The richest man in Babylon. Once there was a man in ancient Babylon who worked hard every day, yet he was always broke. But one short conversation changed his life and made him the richest man in the city. Do you want to know what he learned that most people still ignore today? Chapter 1. The Man Who Desired Gold. In the great city of Babylon, there lived a man named Bansir, a skillful builder of chariots. One hot afternoon, he sat on the wall of his house, his hands resting tiredly on his knees. His tools lay on the ground, untouched. His friend Kobi, a musician, walked by and saw him sitting still instead of working. Kobi asked, "Bansir, why do you not work? Have you become rich at last?" Bansir laughed sadly. "Rich? No, my friend. I have worked hard all my life, yet I have no gold saved. I make fine chariots, but my purse is empty. My wife asks for food, my children need clothes, and I have nothing to give them. I am tired of working and staying poor." Kobi agreed that he also worked hard, playing his music for the wealthy, yet always struggled to pay for food. The two friends wondered why others in Babylon had plenty of gold while they, who labored honestly, did not. Then Bansir said, "Let us go to Arkad, our old friend, who is now said to be the richest man in Babylon. Perhaps he can teach us how to get gold." So the two friends went to Arkad's great house. They saw many people waiting to speak with him, asking for advice and learning from his wisdom. Arkad welcomed his old friends warmly and said, "I once was as poor as you, but I learned the laws of money. When I began to understand how gold works, it came to me easily. You too can learn, if you are ready to listen." This chapter shows the first and most important step to wealth, the desire to learn. Bansir and Kobi represent many of us who work hard but don't understand money. They stop blaming bad luck and decide to seek knowledge. It's a turning point. Instead of wishing for gold, they begin to look for the rules that bring gold. The story reminds readers that wealth does not come from luck or talent alone. It comes from understanding and following certain principles. The chapter ends with hope. Anyone can learn to be wealthy if they have the will to learn. Main idea: hard work alone is not enough to become rich. You must learn how money works, control your spending, and be willing to change your habits. Chapter 2. The Richest Man in Babylon. In this chapter, Arkad tells his story to the curious citizens of Babylon. Long ago, he was a poor scribe who wrote records on clay tablets for others. He earned only small coins for his work, and often wondered why some men became rich while he stayed poor. One day, a rich merchant named Algamish came to him with a big task: copy a long contract before the next morning. Arkad worked all night and finished it perfectly. When Algamish came back, he was pleased and asked what reward Arkad wanted. Instead of gold, Arkad said, "Teach me how to become rich." Algamish smiled and shared his first lesson. "A part of all you earn is yours to keep. Save at least 1/10 of your income, and your wealth will grow." Arkad followed this advice, but at first he made mistakes. He saved, but he spent his savings on things that brought no return. The next time Algamish visited, he said, "You pay everyone but yourself. Keep your gold working for you. Let it earn more gold." Arkad then invested carefully. Over time, his gold increased. He learned that saving is only the first step. Making money work for you is the second. He also learned from another mistake. When he invested in a friend's idea he didn't understand, he lost his savings. Algamish later told him, "Guard your treasure from loss. Seek advice from wise men before you invest." Years passed, and Arkad applied all these lessons. He saved faithfully, spent wisely, invested carefully, and learned from every failure. Gold began to flow to him easily because he respected its laws. Eventually, he became the richest man in Babylon. But he didn't forget his promise to share what he learned. So he began teaching others, Bansir, Kobi, and many more, the simple but powerful laws of wealth. This chapter's message is clear and practical. 1. Save at least 10% of all you earn. 2. Make your money work by investing it wisely. 3. Protect your money from loss by seeking advice and avoiding foolish deals. Arkad proves that anyone, no matter how poor, can rise if they learn discipline and wisdom. His life shows that wealth is not luck. It's the result of steady habits, patience, and knowledge. Main idea: wealth grows when you pay yourself first. Make your money earn more and protect it from loss. Chapter 3: 7 Cures for a Lean Purse. In this chapter, Arkad is invited by the king of Babylon to teach the people how to grow rich. The king notices that many citizens are hard-working, but still poor. He believes if they learn how wealth is built, Babylon will become stronger. So Arkad gathers a large group of men and begins to share the 7 cures for a lean purse. A lean purse means having little money. Arkad tells them that just as a doctor can cure a sick man, these 7 rules can cure an empty wallet. 1. Start saving your money so your wallet can grow. Save at least 10% of what you earn before you spend anything. Pay yourself first. Even a small amount each month grows over time. 2. Control thy expenditures. Do not spend more just because you earn more. Many people think they have needs, but they are really only wants. Learn to live on 90% of your income. 3. Make thy gold multiply. Do not keep your savings idle. Invest it wisely so that it earns more money, like planting a seed that grows into a tree. 4. Guard your treasures from loss. Be careful with investments that sound too good to be true. Ask advice from wise people before using your money. 5. Turn your house into something that can bring you money. Own your home if you can. A house not only provides comfort, but also helps you save rent money. 6. Ensure a future income. Plan ahead for old age or for times when you cannot work. Invest in something that brings money even when you are resting. 7. Increase thy ability to earn. Keep learning new skills and knowledge. The more valuable you become, the more income you can make. Arkad explains that these 7 cures are simple but powerful. He encourages everyone to start immediately. Even a poor man who saves a little can slowly build wealth. The key is consistency and patience. The lesson of this chapter is that wealth is built step by step, not by chance or luck. If you follow these 7 cures, your purse will never be lean again. Main idea: save first, spend wisely, invest carefully, protect your money, plan for the future, and never stop learning. Chapter 4: Meet the Goddess of Good Luck. After hearing Arkad's lessons, many men in Babylon begin to talk about luck. They say, some people are just lucky. They win gold or find success easily. So the city holds a big discussion in the Temple of Learning to find out, is luck real, or can we create our own luck? Arkad listens to many stories. Some men say they missed chances because they were afraid to act. One man admits he once had the chance to buy land that later became very valuable, but he hesitated. Others talk about gamblers who lost everything hoping for quick luck. After everyone speaks, Arkad finally says, "Good luck waits for those who accept opportunity." He explains that luck is not random. It comes to those who are prepared, alert, and willing to act when a good chance appears. He gives examples. A man who saved money was able to buy land when the right moment came. That's not magic, that's preparation. Another man who always spends everything never has gold to invest when a chance arrives. He calls himself unlucky, but really, he was unprepared. Arkad teaches that waiting for luck is useless. Instead, you must create your own good luck by being ready. Saving money, learning skills, and acting quickly when an opportunity comes. These bring luck. He ends with a wise line, "Men of action are favored by the goddess of good luck." The chapter's message is very clear for all readers. Luck is not something that falls from the sky. It visits those who are ready, alert, and brave enough to act. Main idea: luck favors the prepared and the brave. Success comes to those who take wise action, not to those who only wish. Chapter 5: The 5 Laws of Gold. This chapter continues Arkad's teaching, but now through another story. A father giving advice to his son. The father, Arkad, has grown old and wants his son, Nomasir, to learn how to handle money wisely. He gives Nomasir 2 things, a bag of gold and a tablet written with the 5 laws of gold. He tells him to return after 10 years and show what he has done. At first, Nomasir is excited. He travels to new cities and tries to use his gold to start businesses. But he trusts the wrong people and invests in things he doesn't understand. Soon, he loses all his gold. Sad and ashamed, he remembers his father's tablet and reads it carefully. The tablet says, 1. Gold comes easily to those who save at least 1/10 of their income. 2. Gold works for the wise owner who invests carefully so that it multiplies. 3. Gold stays with the cautious person who invests under good advice. 4. Gold slips away from those who invest in things they don't understand or that sound too good to be true. 5. Gold runs from those who try to make it work in impossible or dishonest ways. Realizing his mistakes, Nomasir begins to follow these 5 laws. He works hard, saves again, studies trade, and invests wisely. Slowly, he earns back his gold, and even more. After 10 years, he returns to Babylon, richer and wiser than before. His father smiles and says, "Now you have truly learned how to keep and grow gold." The 5 laws of gold are simple but powerful. They show that keeping money is not about luck. It's about wisdom, discipline, and patience. Main idea: save regularly, invest wisely, protect your wealth, learn before you act, and never chase quick profits. True riches grow slowly but surely. Chapter 6: The Gold Lender of Babylon. In this story, we meet Rodan, a young spearmaker in Babylon. He has just received a great reward, 50 pieces of gold, for his fine work. It's the most money he has ever had, and he feels both excited and unsure. His sister asks him to lend the gold to her husband so they can start a business. Rodan loves his sister, but he worries. Should he risk his hard-earned gold on someone who might fail? To find guidance, he visits Mathon, the gold lender of Babylon, a wise and respected man who often lends money to others. Mathon listens carefully and teaches Rodan about the rules of lending and borrowing. Mathon shows him a chest filled with clay tablets. Each tablet tells the story of a loan, some that were repaid and some that were lost. From these, Mathon explains several lessons. 1. Loan only to those whose plans are sound. Before lending gold, know if the borrower can truly repay. 2. Gold slips away from the careless lender. Do not lend money just because you feel kind or pressured by family or friends. 3. The wise lender asks for security. This means you should have something valuable promised in return in case the borrower fails to repay. 4. Seek advice from experienced people. Never make decisions based only on emotion. Rodan listens and realizes that lending gold is not about kindness alone. It's about judgment and responsibility. If he lends unwisely and loses his gold, he cannot help anyone in the future. Mathon tells him, "Gold, like a faithful sheep, will multiply for its owner if cared for wisely, but it will run away from the man who misuses it." Rodan finally decides not to lend all his gold to his brother-in-law, but to help him in a smaller, safer way. He learns that being generous does not mean being foolish. This chapter teaches that helping others is good, but you must also protect your wealth. Lending and investing both require careful thinking. Main idea: be kind, but be wise. Before you lend or invest, understand the risk, get advice, and make sure your gold is safe. Chapter 7: The Walls of Babylon. This chapter begins with a dramatic scene. The mighty city of Babylon is under attack by a large army. The people are afraid, but the wise old Banzar, a guard on the city wall, comforts them. He says, "Do not fear, the walls of Babylon are strong." Day after day, enemies try to break through, but the walls, high, thick, and carefully built, protect the city. The people inside can sleep safely because they trust in their strong defenses. After many days, the attacking army gives up and leaves. The walls have saved Babylon once again. After the story, the author explains the lesson. Wealth also needs walls of protection. Just as Babylon stayed safe because it prepared strong defenses before the danger came, we too must protect our money before trouble appears. Arcad often compares the walls of Babylon to the rules of saving and guarding money. If you have followed the 7 cures and the 5 laws of gold, you are building strong financial walls. These walls protect you from bad luck, sudden loss, and foolish decisions. For example, if you have savings for emergencies, you can face sickness or job loss without fear. If you invest carefully and avoid risky deals, your wall keeps your wealth safe. The moral is simple. Security is not built in a day. You must prepare it over time, brick by saving, planning, and learning. Main idea: just as Babylon's walls defended its people, strong financial habits protect your future. Prepare your defenses before danger arrives. Chapter 8: The Camel Trader of Babylon. This is one of the most inspiring stories in the book. It tells about Tarkad, a young man sitting hungry outside a tavern. He owes money to many people and is too ashamed to face them. He feels hopeless and believes he will never escape debt. Then he meets Dabasir, a camel trader, who was once in the same situation, deep in debt and without hope. Dabasir offers Tarkad food and begins to tell his own story. Years ago, Dabasir was a slave to his desires. He spent more than he earned, borrowed too much, and finally lost everything. One day, he decided to change. He said to himself, "I will not be a slave to debt any longer." He started working hard to repay what he owed. He wrote down the names of all his creditors and made a plan. He promised each person a part of his earnings every month until the debt was gone. It took time and effort, but slowly his reputation returned, and so did his confidence. Dabasir then saved a small part of his income and began trading camels. Through honest work, discipline, and self-respect, he became successful again. He tells Tarkad, "Where determination is, the way can be found." He encourages him to take the first step, no matter how small, and begin repaying his debts. The story of Dabasir teaches several key lessons. 1. You can rise again, no matter how deep your debt is. 2. Make a clear plan and stick to it. 3. Pay your debts honestly. It restores your honor. 4. Save a little from each earning, even while repaying debt. Tarkad listens with hope and decides to change his life, just as Dabasir did. Main idea: self-discipline, honesty, and planning can free you from debt and build a better future. No matter how bad things look, it's never too late to start again. Chapter 9: The Clay Tablets from Babylon. This chapter is written as if archaeologists in modern times discover ancient clay tablets from the ruins of Babylon. The tablets tell the story of Dabasir, the same camel trader we met before. His words, scratched into clay thousands of years ago, describe exactly how he escaped from debt and found wealth again. One tablet begins with Dabasir, writing that he had many debts and no gold. He felt hopeless. But then, he decided that being a slave to debt was worse than hunger. He made a plan to control his money and repay everyone he owed. He divided his money into parts. 1. 10% for saving. A part of all I earn is mine to keep. 2. 20% for paying debts. He promised to give each creditor a fair share. 3. 70% for living expenses, food, rent, clothes, and daily needs. Each month, Dabasir followed this plan carefully. He didn't buy expensive things or waste money. He sent letters to the people he owed, promising payment every month, and he kept his promise. Slowly, his debts became smaller and smaller. The tablets also show that Dabasir didn't just focus on paying debts, he also focused on saving for the future. By doing both, he gained self-respect and confidence. Modern scholars in the story admire his system and realize that the principles of money never change. Whether in ancient Babylon or in modern times, the same rules work. Spend less than you earn, save regularly. Repay debts honestly, invest wisely. This chapter reminds readers that wisdom from the past can still guide our lives today. Even though the tablets are old, their lessons about money, discipline, and responsibility are timeless. Main idea: Dabasir's clay tablets prove that the path to financial freedom is simple, but requires strong will. Save, repay, and live below your means. Chapter 10: The Luckiest Man in Babylon. This final story teaches that luck is not something that just happens. It comes to those who take action and prepare themselves. The story begins with a group of Babylonian men sitting together, discussing who among them is the luckiest. Some say luck is just fate. Others believe luck favors the brave. To settle the question, they visit Arkad, the richest man in Babylon, and ask his opinion. Arkad listens carefully and tells them a story about Sharu Nada, a man who started as a slave but became a rich merchant. Sharu Nada worked hard every day and treated his masters with respect. Because of his honesty and effort, he earned freedom and later built a great trading business. Arkad explains that Sharu Nada's luck was not magic. It was created by his hard work and right actions. When others waited for luck to come, Sharu Nada used every opportunity to learn, to save, and to work faithfully. Then Arkad tells his friends that luck comes to those who act quickly when opportunities appear. Most people lose luck because they hesitate or fear failure. He says, "Men of action are favored by the goddess of good luck." For example, if a person learns of a good chance to invest, he must study it and act with wisdom. If he waits too long or doubts himself, the chance disappears. Arkad also warns that bad luck often happens to people who take foolish risks or follow dishonest deals. Real fortune comes from preparation, knowledge, and courage, not gambling or guessing. By the end of the chapter, everyone agrees that luck is not about fate. It is about effort, courage, and being ready when opportunities arrive. Main idea: luck follows the prepared and the brave. Success comes to those who act wisely, work hard, and take chances at the right moment. My reading reflections. Now that we've gone through the key ideas, let me share my personal reflections, what truly spoke to me and how it connects to real life. After reading The Richest Man in Babylon, I learned that becoming rich is not about luck or talent. It is about habits, discipline, and making smart choices every day. The stories in the book are simple, but each one teaches a powerful rule about life and money. The biggest lesson for me is the rule: a part of all I earn is mine to keep. This means saving at least 10% of what I earn, no matter how small. Many people spend everything they get and stay poor. But saving first builds confidence and security. It's not just about having gold, it's about having control. Another strong lesson is from Dabasir's story. He lost everything, went into debt, and became a slave. But he found his freedom again by planning his money carefully and keeping his promises. His plan: save 10%, pay debts 20%, live on 70%, is simple but powerful. It teaches me that no matter how bad things look, we can always rebuild if we are honest and disciplined. The book also shows that knowledge and self-control are the keys to freedom. Many people in Babylon failed because they wanted quick riches or followed bad advice. Arkad and other wise men grew rich because they learned, practiced patience, and avoided foolish risks. This is still true today. Easy money is dangerous, but slow, steady growth is safe and real. Another idea I love is that luck favors those who act. In chapter 10, Arkad says, "Men of action are favored by the goddess of good luck." This means luck is not random. It comes to people who are ready and brave enough to take smart opportunities. Waiting and dreaming never bring success. Doing and learning do. I also liked how the book connects money with character. It's not just about gold or silver, it's about becoming a better person, more honest, responsible, and kind. Wealth should help others and make the world better. True richness is not only in our pockets, but also in our hearts. After finishing this book, I feel inspired. I want to start saving, plan my spending, and look for ways to make my money grow. But more importantly, I want to live wisely and work hard, because real success is built one small step at a time. Main reflection. The book teaches that wealth is not about how much we earn, but about how wisely we use what we have. The secrets of Babylon are really the secrets of life: discipline, learning, honesty, and action. Before we end, I'd love to share 5 powerful thoughts from this book. They might inspire your next move in investing and in life.
1. Every small coin you save today is a seed for a tree of wealth tomorrow. Be patient. Your effort and discipline will grow into success over time.
2. Wisdom shines brighter than gold, because once you gain it, no one can take it away. Knowledge and self-control are treasures that last forever. 3. The path to riches begins with one brave step of self-belief. Trust yourself, take action, and start building your own Babylon. 4. True wealth is not only having money, but also having peace, kindness, and purpose in your heart. A rich life means balance between giving, growing, and being grateful. 5. Your destiny is not written in the stars, but shaped by the choices you make each day. Every wise decision moves you closer to freedom and happiness. The end. Like this video if you want more insights, and subscribe for more brilliant thoughts.